Direct military strikes between the US and Iran are currently paused. However, the conflict is now expanding into global economic and technological sectors. Diplomats negotiate a ceasefire, the Pentagon overhauls AI supply chains, and finance adopts decentralized networks. Navigating this environment requires looking beyond the physical battlefield to understand how these events change corporate tech compliance and the global financial architecture. On April 21st, President Trump announced an indefinite ceasefire extension. Despite this, the U.S. Navy is maintaining a total blockade of all Iranian ports. Iran responded with an interdiction zone in the Strait of Hormuz, running a protection racket for commercial shipping. Hours after the ceasefire, the IRGC seized 2 container ships, the Epaminondas and the MSC Francesca. These mark the latest of 21 confirmed attacks on merchant vessels. Physical control over this specific maritime choke point provides Tehran with direct leverage over the global energy supply chain. In the technology sector, the Pentagon has terminated a $200 million contract with Anthropic. The cancellation followed the company's refusal to allow its AI to be used in fully autonomous lethal weaponry. The Department of Defense responded by designating Anthropic a supply chain risk through a formal FASA exclusion order. Under Federal Acquisition Regulation 52.204-30, all defense contractors must now audit their systems and report any internal use of Anthropic software. This creates a new reality for the tech industry. Firms must either remove ethical guardrails to meet military requirements or lose access to the federal market entirely. In finance, the IMF now identifies the tokenization of real-world assets as a structural change to the global financial architecture. Data tracks a 31.6% month-over-month increase in the value of underlying assets brought into the tokenization ecosystem, now totaling over $441 billion. Regional financial hubs are using these programmable digital ledgers to move capital through nodes that bypass traditional centralized settlement bottlenecks. The strategy of maximum military pressure has accelerated the development of financial systems that are increasingly resistant to traditional sanctions. The conflict currently pits President Trump's use of strategic ambiguity to force a nuclear deal against Tehran's attempt to endure economic pressure until energy prices break Western resolve. The upcoming diplomatic talks in Islamabad carry high stakes. A failure to reach a resolution will likely lead to an expanded purge of dual-use technology and further supply chain disruptions. Even if the current military standoff ends, the conflict has already driven a long-term decentralization of global technology and finance.